Hi all, today's topic is green function integral differential equation. We are familiar with the green function g of xt. Okay, here our original differential equation is Ly of x plus f of x equal to 0. Our task is to show the integral y of x equal to integral a to b g of xt f of t dt is a solution of the original differential equation. Okay, to prove this, we take our original differential equation is Ly of x plus f of x equal to 0. Put equation number 1. Where what is L? L is a self-adjoint differential operator which is given by L equal to d by dx into p of x d by dx plus q of x. Now put the value of self-adjoint operator in the first equation, which leads to d by dx of p of x d by dx y of x plus q of x y of x plus f of x equal to 0. Now applying product rule, then p of x into d square y by dx square plus p dash of x dy by dx plus q of x y of x plus f of x equal to 0. Our boundary is this a and b. Now we are solving this equation in the range a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. Satisfy the boundary condition gives solution y of x equal to integral a to b g of x t f of t dt. Put equation number 2. Now we are familiar with the green function g of x t equal to minus 1 by a u of x v of t in the interval a less than or equal to x less than t, and another value of g of x t is minus 1 by a u of t v of x in the interval t less than x less than or equal to b. Put equation number. Now what we are going to do? We have a second equation. In the place of g of x t we are placing this value. So the second equation becomes y of x equal to minus 1 by a integral a to b v of x u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u of x v of t f of t dt. And we know the value of Ly of x equal to p of x into y double dash of x plus y dash of x into p dash of x into q of x y of x. Put equation number 4. When looking this equation number 4, we have two unknowns, what is p double dash of x and p dash of x. So we have only p of x, y of x, so we have to find the both the first and second derivatives of y of x. So we have to find y dash of x. For that, take a derivative of the whole term, then d by dt of minus 1 by a integral a to x v of x u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u of x v of t f of t dt. Now we know the integration and d by dt can be interchanged, then the d by dt comes inside, then y dash of x equal to minus 1 by a integral a to x d by dt of v of x u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b d by dt u of x v of t f of t dt. Now apply product rule in the both terms, then what will get? Minus 1 by a integral a to x v of x into this taken as first function, this u of t and f of t taken as second term, then first function to derivative of second one, that is v of x into d by dx of u of t f of t plus v dash of x u of t f of t dt. And similarly the second term becomes like this. Now what we are going to do? We are splitting the integral to each of the terms. So we get 4 integrals, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we are going to next? We are taking this minus 1 by a integral and this integral and taking and write same, that is minus 1 by a integral a to x v dash of x u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u dash of x v of t f of t dt. Now look at the remaining terms. In the both of the term we taken v of x as constant and here also u of x as constant, and we know when integral and d by dt comes, it will vanishes. So what we left, v of x minus v of x by a, and the integral vanishes, left terms comes out to be u of t f of t dt, but we have to put the limit. So a to x, limit a to x, and similarly from this term we get minus u of x by a, v of t f of t, and put the limit. Then we write the first two integration as the same and apply the upper limit and lower limit. Then we get like this. But we know this v of x, u of x terms are equal to 0 because they are the constant. That's why v of a, u of a 0, and here also u of b and v of b is 0, and left terms is just vanishes. Then what we get, when vanishes these two terms, we get left terms are y dash of x equal to minus 1 by a integral a to x b dash of x u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u dash of x v of t f of t dt. Now let us find y double dash also. So to find out y double dash, we differentiate the whole equation with respect to t. Then d by dt of minus 1 by a integral a to x u of t v dash of x f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u dash of x v of t f of t dt. Now the d by dt comes inside, and we treat the v dash of x is second term and this one as first term. Similarly this is first term, this both of them treat as second term and apply product rule. Then we get like this. Now what we are going to do, we are taking the first integral and fourth integral is same, okay, and we can say v dash of x taken as constant, so left terms will be the integration and the derivative becomes vanishes, so left terms will be u of t and f of t, so which is this one, minus v dash of x by a u of t f of t and in limit a to x. Similarly from this term we get u dash of x by a v of t f of t integral x to b. Now the first two integration, first integration written the same, and we apply upper limit and lower limit into the both the last terms. So we are already told v of a, u of a which is equal to 0, whatever it is, b or u of b, okay. So that is why I neglect that times, and we get finally this one. Then just return the same integration, both two integration like this, and from these last terms we can take common minus f of x by a, okay, minus f of x by a. Then the remains will be v dash of x u of x minus u dash of x into v of x. And we are familiar with the Abelius formula. What was that? u of t v dash of t minus v of t u dash of t equal to a by p of t. Then instead of this we can put a by px. When I put a by px here, this a will be cancelled out, the left terms will be f of x by p of x, okay. That is y double dash of x becomes minus 1 by a integral a to x v double dash of x v of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral x to b u double dash of x v of t f of t dt minus f of x by p of x. Now we get both the y dash of x and y double dash of x. And now we can put this value y dash of x and y double dash of x on the equation, this equation. We are applying the values of y dash of x and y double dash of x. So what we get, Ly of x equal to minus p of x into, that is p of x into y double dash of x. So here first term is minus, so minus p of x v double dash of x by a integral a to x, left terms u of t f of t dt, so u of t f of t dt. minus and minus this term u double dash of x into first term v of x by a integral x to b v of t f of t dt, then minus f of x and the p of x cancel out the remaining one minus f of x. Then we have to put y dash of x. What was y dash of x? Yeah, this is our y dash of x, and putting this value we get minus p dash of x by a integral a to x v dash of x u of t f of t dt minus p dash of a by integral x to b u dash of x v of t f of t dt, and minus we have q of x and y of x. We know values of y of x and substitute we get like this. Okay, now look in this equation, the first term and this term, both the integral is a of x and the common terms from these are minus 1 by a. So I take from these two terms minus 1 by a integral a to x u of t f of t dt as common, and the left terms comes out to be, here is p of x v double dash of x. So p of x v double dash of x, from this p dash of x and v dash of x, so plus p dash of x v dash of x. We are taking negative sign outside. Okay, so we can write like this, and look at these terms. Here integral x to b v of t f of t by a is common, so we take that one. So we get minus 1 by a integral x to b v of t f of t dt as common, and bracket terms involves the left terms, that is p of x u double dash of x plus p of x u dash of x, and remaining term is minus p of x minus f of x, and last terms is comes out to be these two terms. Okay, and when we look these terms, what was this? It is nothing but d by dx of p of x v dash of x, and this is also d by dx of p of x u dash of x. So we put it the value here, and when comparing the first integration and this one, which consists of integration a to x minus 1 by a u of t f of t dt as common. So I take that minus 1 by integral a to x u of t f of t dt, and remaining terms, instead of this I write d by dx of p of x v dash of x, and here also q of x into v of x, so plus q of x into v of x. Similarly from this integration and this integration I take common terms and write the term, and left term we have minus f of x that I written, and we know what is LV of x. LV of x equal to d by dx of p of x v dash of x plus q of x v of x, and LU of x is d by dx of p of x u dash of x q of x v of x. So instead of this value I can write LV of x, and instead of this value I can write, so Ly of x equal to minus 1 by a integral a to x u of t f of t dt into Lv of x minus 1 by a integral x to b v of t f of t dt Lu of x minus f of x. Okay, then we studied the property of a green function as the solution of homogeneous equations are Lg1 of x equal to 0, Lg2 of x equal to 0. So here we take u of x and v of x. So to satisfy homogeneous equation, the L factors become 0. That is Lu of x and Lv of x become 0. That is these two terms become 0. Then left terms will be minus f of x. Then we can write Ly of x equal to minus f of x, which implies Ly of x plus f of x equal to 0. This is nothing but our differential equation. Okay, that is we started from an integral equation, integral a to b g of x t f of t dt, and we finally arrived at this differential equation. So we can say the solution of the original differential equation is integral a to b g of x t f of t dt. Okay, Now we apply some boundary conditions, that is at point x equal to a, what will be the value of y of a? We return y of a as minus 1 by a something, and we are putting a instead of the x, then y of a becomes minus 1 by a integral a to a b of a u of t f of t dt minus 1 by a integral a to b u of a b of t f of t dt. And we know the same limit, this integration become vanishes, and the left integral will be minus v of a by a into integral a to b v of t f of t dt, which is equal to c into u of a. We replace integration as a constant c. Similarly, y dash of a can be find out since the definite integral is a constant. We choose u of x to satisfy alpha into u of a plus beta u dash of a equal to 0. That is, multiplying by the constant c, we verify that y of x satisfy the equation number 5. So we can summarize, this is our original differential equation, and its solution is this integral. Okay. Next we are going to discuss eigenfunction, eigenvalue equation. In this section we are going to prove the differential equation is equivalent to integral equation. Okay, and in this analysis we take f of x equal to lambda rho of x y of x, where lambda is the eigenvalue, and put it equation number 6. Then we have Ly of x plus f of x equal to 0, and its solution is y of x equal to integral a to b g of x t f of t dt. Then when we replace t instead of x, equation 6 implies f of t equal to lambda rho of t y of t. Then the solution is y of x equal to lambda integral a to b g of x t rho of t y of t dt. Put equation number 7. This is called homogeneous Fredholm integral equation of second kind, and the differential equation becomes Ly of x plus lambda rho of x y of x equal to 0. Put equation number 8. This is called homogeneous eigenvalue with weighting factor W of x replaced by rho of x. Here from this we can say our interpretation of Green function becomes changed. Now the differential and integral equations both homogeneous. Okay. Then to complete our discussion, we have to prove the both equations is equal. Okay. For that we multiply g of xt into this equation number 8, and it will integrate from x equal to a to x equal to b, then which is equal to integral a to b g of xt Ly of x dx plus lambda into integral a to b rho of x y of x g of xt dx equal to 0. And now we split the first integral into two, that is one is from a to t and another one is t to b, that is this one. Okay, so integral a to t g1 of xt Ly of x dx plus integral t to b g2 of xt Ly of x dx, and plus remaining things lambda into integral a to b rho of x y of x g of xt dx equal to 0. Now we are just taking these two terms to right side, then it becomes minus integral a to t g1 of xt Ly of x dx minus t to b g2 of xt Ly of x dx equal to lambda into integral a to b g of xt rho of x dy of x dx. Put equation number 9. Now let us calculate this left side, that is each term we have to find out. So take first term, this term is first one, find out. So minus integral a to t g1 of xt Ly of x dx equal to integral minus a to t g1 of xt. In the place of Ly of x we are putting dy dx of p of x y dash of x plus q of x y of x. Okay, and now we divide the integral. then minus integral a to t g1 of xt d by dx of p of x y dash of x dx minus integral a to t g1 of xt q of x y of x dx. And we know L g1 of xt is d by dx of px g1 dash of xt plus q of x g1 of x. From this we can find out the value of q of x and g1 of x. Then g1 of xt into q of x equal to L g1 of xt minus d by dx of p of x g1 of xt. Now substitute this value in this space. We get minus integral a to t g1 of xt Ly of x ds equal to minus integral a to t g1 of xt d by dx of px y dash of x dx minus integral a to t L g1 of xt y of x dx plus integral a to t y of x d by dx of p of x g1 dash of xt dx. Okay, we are splitting the integral. Now we can write this term in the same manner and look at this term. We can write like this, because we know integration of uv equal to u in the integral v minus integral du integral v, and we can apply that. Then we get g1 of xt, integral of this term become p of x y dash of x, and apply limit a to t, then minus plus, then g1 dash of xt p of x y dash of x dx plus. Similarly this law can be applied here. Then we get like this. Now look at this term, integral a to d y dash of x p of x g1 dash of x, both are same, negative and positive. Then we can cut these two terms. The left terms becomes minus a to t y of x L g1 of xt dx minus g1 of xt p of x y dash of x in the limit a to t plus g1 of xt p of x y of x in the limit a to t. Put equation number 10. So we found the value of first term. Now we move to expand the second term. Okay, then that becomes minus integral t to b g2 of xt L y of x ds equal to minus integral t to b g2 of xt. In the place of L y of x we are substituting the value, then d by dx of p of x y dash of x plus q of x y of x into dx. Then we split the integral into on both terms. It becomes minus integral t to b g2 of xt d by dx of p of x y dash of x ds minus integral t to b g2 of xt q of x y of x dx. Now we know the values of g2 of xt the q of x. That becomes L g2 of xt minus d by dx of p of x g2 dash of xt. Then this integral becomes minus integral t to b g2 of xt L y of x ds equal to minus integral t to b g2 of xt d by dx of p of x y dash of x dx minus integral t to b y of x L g2 of xt dx plus integral t to b d by dx of p of x g2 dash of xt y of x dx. Now we can take this term same manner, and we are applying this integration by parts on the two terms. Then our integration will be minus g2 of x comma t p of x y dash of x in the limit t to b plus integral t to b g2 dash of x t p of x y dash of x dx minus integral t to b y of x L g2 of xt dx plus p of x p of y of x into p of x into g2 dash of xt in the limit t to b minus integral t to b y dash of x p of x g2 dash of xt dx. When looking both these two terms are same but opposite, so we can replace these two terms. Then remaining terms comes out to be minus integral t to b g2 of xt L y of x ds equal to minus integral t to b y of x L g2 of xt dx. Then this term minus g2 of xt p of x y dash of x in the interval t to b, then this term plus y of x p of x g2 dash of xt in the limit t to b. Put it equation number 11. Now we got these two terms, and we are substituting the values in the equation number 9. Okay, but we know Lg1 of xt equal to 0 and Lg2 of xt equal to 0. Then it becomes lambda integral a to b g of xt rho of x y of x ds equal to minus g1 of xt p of x y1 of x in the interval a to t plus g1 dash of xt rho p of x y of x in the integral a to t minus g2 of xt p of x y dash of x in the integral limit t to b plus p of y of x p of x g2 dash of xt in the limit t to b. Now apply upper limit and lower limit. It becomes like this, and we know when the boundary condition is y of a equal to 0, y dash of a equal to 0, y of b equal to 0 and y dash of b equal to 0. Applying this condition in this equation, we get lambda and integral a to b g1 of xt rho of x y of x ds equal to minus p of t. From this we can take p of t common into g1 of tt y dash of t minus g1 dash of tt y of t minus g2 of tt y dash of t plus g2 dash of tt into y of t. And we studied the properties of Green function. The Green function be continuous. Limit x tends to L minus g1 of x equal to limit x tends to L plus g2 of x. Then g1 of tt equal to g2 of tt. Then when applying that result, these two terms become 0. This one, and left terms are p of t minus p of t, and this one g2 dash of tt y of t, and this term g1 dash of tt y of t. Okay, and we also in the property of a Green function, it will the derivative of a Green function be discontinuous, that is d by dx of g2 of x minus d by dx of g1 of x equal to minus 1 by p of t. And applying the property in this equation, we will get lambda integral a to b g1 of xt rho of x y of x ds equal to minus p of t y of t into minus 1 by p of t. Then it becomes y of t. So remember our earlier equation was y of x equal to lambda integral a to b g1 of xt rho of t y of t dt. So this equation is always similar to earlier equation. So we are completing the demonstration of equivalence of integral equation and the differential equation plus boundary condition. Okay, now we move to an example. Example is linear oscillator. Okay, consider the linear oscillator equation is y double dash of x plus lambda into y of x equal to 0, and the condition is y of 0 equal to 0 and y of 1 equal to 0. Now to consider the Green function, we need solutions of homogeneous equations, that is L y of x, L factors of y of x equal to 0, and which is y double dash of x equal to 0. So to satisfy the boundary condition, we must have one solution vanish at x equal to 0. Listen here, x equal to 0, y of 0 equal to 0, and x equal to 1, y of 1 equal to 0. So one solution vanish at x equal to 0 and other at x equal to 1. Such solutions are, we can write u of x equal to x, v of x equal to 1 minus x. If we replace t instead of x, we can write u of t equal to t and v of t equal to 1 minus t. And here is given a equal to 0, b equal to 1. And then our Green function will be minus 1 by a u of x v of t in the interval a less than or equal to x less than t, and another value is minus 1 by a u of t v of x in the interval t less than x less than or equal to p. Here p of x equal to 1 and a equal to minus 1. Then Green function will be substituting the values. Then we got g of xt equal to x into 1 minus t in the interval 0 less than or equal to x less than t, and another value is t into 1 minus x in the interval t less than x less than or equal to 1. And we know our differential equation is Ly of x plus lambda and rho of x into y of x equal to 0. And we found that the solution of the differential equation is y of x equal to lambda integral a to b g of x t rho of t y of t dt. Then so here clamped vibrating string satisfies y of x equal to lambda. Here a, we already told a equal to 0 and b equal to 1, then integration becomes 0 to 1 g of x t y of t dt. To satisfy our boundary conditions, solution of differential equation is y is equal to sin n pi x, and our boundary condition was y of 0 equal to 0, which implies sin n pi into 0 equal to 0, and y of 1 equal to 0, which implies sin n pi into 1 equal to 0. When substituting values of y of x, y double dash of x on differential equation y double dash of x in plus lambda into y of x equal to 0, we get value of lambda as lambda equal to n square pi square. That is y is equal to sin n pi x, that is y dash equal to when differentiate this, what we get n pi into cos n pi x, and again differentiating we get y double dash equal to minus n square pi square sin n pi x, and substituting this y double dash, then we get y double dash of x plus lambda into y of x equal to 0, which implies what was y double dash minus n square pi square sin n pi x plus lambda into sin n pi x equal to 0, which implies minus n square pi square plus lambda equal to 0, that is equal to lambda equal to n square into pi square. Here the eigenvalue lambda is not wavelength. Okay, thank you.